Well, hello again. Back to another episode of SSTJ. Now we're going to be talking about joining Japanese groups and just talking to Japanese people. Now I want to talk about this because I have a big history, maybe like 4 or 5 years of going to Japanese group. Some groups, few to name in Canada, JCSA, Japanada, Java. Those groups, were really beneficial to me. And I think that everybody who's, studying a different language should go and join these kinds of groups because more opportunities, arise from them. Also going to these groups, you'll get more ideas of like what activities you can do with Chinese people and learn more about the culture and yada yada yada. Basically being more immersed. So you know what? Let's just go into communication skills, all right? And trying to get the most out of these groups and trying to get the most out of like a conversation, right? Most of these groups, they usually have like a rule, like no kind of like dating, don't come to these groups as like some kind of ulterior motive of like trying to like get with like Japanese girls or I don't know, maybe they don't really like go for like whole Japanese guys thing, but like it's still one of those things. Don't come for an ulterior motive. It's just like for dating. It's not for dating. Sometimes it ends up you're gonna be dating that person or whatever, but it's not for dating. Right, don't come with that attitude because you'll be looked down on. So the number one thing that you should do when you get into these groups, most of the time it's gonna be like maybe some kind of rule of like 1 hour Japanese, 1 hour English. When you're doing these kind of groups, you should be the person who brings up the topic first. You bring the topic first, you can direct what you want to talk about, right? Simple enough. In the beginning, you should be assertive to start conversation, start a topic, but at the same time, you should need to be able to step back and listen and actually hear what the other person is saying. Because when the person understands that you're listening to what you're saying and listening to what they have interests about, then they build a respect for you because you're taking the time out to hear what they have to say. Another thing that's a really good topic to bring up is where did everybody came from, right? There's different places in Japan that these people have come from, right? Not everybody's from Tokyo. Just saying. And when they explain where they're from, you'll find out some really cool stuff about things that you've never known before, right? Things that will probably interest you, and maybe this conversation, this relationship you're building with this person might transfer over into Japan. Maybe this person could be a connection for you. So you should always try to go the extra mile and be a person. A lot of conversations I had at like Japan and JCSA and all that stuff, I was able to get connections overseas, and there was a person really helped me out when I was over there, and I to this day I appreciate them going the extra mile like I went the extra mile with them, and explaining about my life and explaining how where I came from, and it's really like an amazing experience that I think you both benefit from. Another thing that is I think is important is that don't just go and talk to people who are just in your age group. Talk to people who are in different age groups. Talk to someone who's maybe in their 20s, maybe in their 30s. Maybe people that are maybe 60s or 50s. Right? They'll probably have a different experience. Obviously, they'll have a different experience. To show you, to warn you about some things, and enlighten you on some stuff that you haven't seen yourself. And the last thing that I recommend is try to carry the conversation in online. Get their information. Get like maybe their line. Most Japanese people use line, Facebook, any SNS, right? Any social network, and get on there and try to carry on the conversation through there, but without any ulterior motive, as in like, oh, I'm trying to date this person or whatever. Just be very, very pure, guys. Just be very pure. All right. So the last thing I'm gonna say is, be brave. Talk to people. Be the person who starts the conversations. Just pushing it all together to to have a conclusion, of like a summed up, summary of this. So yeah, be brave. Meet people. Talk about stuff that you're interested into. Listen, and you'll gain the respect of these people because Japanese people aren't bad. They're actually really nice people. Most of the time they're timid, but they're great people. Like amazing people. Anyways, if you like this video, like the video. I'm always on Twitter. Hit me up if you want to have a question or you have something you want to tell me, or maybe I can help you in some way, and hit me up on Twitter. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and happy studying, and I hope you meet someone really cool at one of these groups. Peace.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。